that taboo from Kamehameha the Great. Hired 3 Mexican cowboys, trained all these Hawaiian paniolos who became paniolos. And then at nights they would sit at the campfire like this. The Mexicans would play and the Hawaiians would sing, and kind of exchange the guitar before you knew it. The Hawaiians grasped the guitar and kind of molded it into their style of playing that we have today called slack key. We call it Pu'ukohola, which means loosening of the keys. And that's where they got the term slack key, just loosening all the keys. It's totally different tuning than standard American.
Than your standard tuning.
Whole different era.
It doesn't sound Mexican though. It sounds more bluesy, like American bluesy.
Right. And not everybody knows that with the steel guitar was created by mistake. The guy was fooling around with his slack key and just so happened he picked up a nail and he said, well, let's do this. And they did that, went to school, shared that with his teacher at Kamehameha schools and helped him get that patent. Now that guy is Joseph Keikuku, and his great grandson is Sam Choi, the famous cook, chef. So Wendy and I, we always go over to the house, we eat dinner, we talk a story. And Sam can't play steel guitar like his great grandfather, like he should cook, man.
Yeah.
So I'm teaching him how to play slacky so he can get on a steel guitar. He's got this steel guitar at home. He don't even touch it, right? This is what it looks like, steel guitar. So all that fancy sound you hear, the old Mickey Mouse movies, and that's all Joseph Keikuku. That's all the man who created the steel guitar. What happened is he moved to the mainland in the 1890s and started migrating with this kind of music, steel guitar, made friends all over the place where he went. Ended up in New Jersey where he died. Because of his style, the blues era kind of picked up that style from the old, I guess, grassroots redneck music. They blended in and they developed what they call blues today. But if you look at the biography of B.B. King, he always acknowledges it was a steel guitar that kind of helped me get to where I'm at, where the blues. And if you look and listen to all that music, we have a lot of credit to be given because of the steel guitar went into that mold. And all the chords, if you listen to it, all the structure, it has a lot of slack key feeling into it. That's it. You know, I took theory to kind of like in music to kind of help me because I grew up just listening to music, just didn't understand how the jazz era and all that. I took music theory and it kind of identified how it was. And I brought my guitar. I was learning bass, jazz bass, and we had to do a music presentation. So I brought my guitar, teach slack key, and that was it. The teacher said, "It is you guys kind of, from this island." And I go, "Oh yeah, I don't know that." A lot of things I never know growing up. That was like 30 years ago. But, Kiwala took me around the road, took Ledward, my cousin, he's proclaimed the king of slack key. He's got a national endowment last year for perpetuating the art of slack key. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does a lot of
He does a lot of fire up on
he does a lot of smiling on stage. He's the most performer that smiles more than he thinks, right? He's always smiling, and that's so natural about it.